time to suit up.
See you Mondays and Fridays, 8 to 10 on over-the-air WHKY Channel 14.2.
With your look at local sports from across the Hickory Metro, I'm Jason Savage for WHKY News. We start with Lenoir-Rhyne track and field as both their women and men's teams placed a total of 10 individuals on the College Sports Communicators Academic All-District team. 5 came from the men's side, 5 from the women's. Now, this year's Academic All-District track and field team, selected by College Sports Communicators, recognizes the nation's top student athletes for their combined performances on the track, in the field, and in the classroom. Individuals named on the men's side included Malachi Carter, Jacob Parkinson, Stephen Fawn, Isaac Riggs, and Liam Sutton. Being named on the women's side, Elizabeth Kessler, Miranda Marr, Savannah Nippa, Demasia Ortiz, and Kimberly Owens. Now, due to their combined performances on the track and in the classroom, Marr and Ortiz both have been named finalists for the Academic All-American ballot, which will be announced July 15th. Now, eligible nominees were to be based off of Track and Field Results Reporting System, TFRRS, regional performance rankings at the time of nomination. Student athletes must then be at least a sophomore academically and athletically. Now, an undergraduate student athlete must have had at least a 3.50 cumulative grade point average on a 4.0 scale. A graduate student athlete must have at least a 3.50 cumulative grade point average on a 4.0 scale as both an undergraduate and a grad student, unless they are in their first semester as a graduate student and don't have an established graduate GPA. Now, the cumulative grade point average may not be rounded up to 3.50. I don't think I had a 3.50 in any class. We won't get to that. After her first season in Boone as the Director of Softball Operations, Appalachian State Softball has announced that Courtney Ogle has transitioned to a new role within the Mountaineers softball program as assistant coach. Now, before joining the Mountaineers coaching staff, Ogle spent a year as an assistant coach at Alvin Community College in Alvin, Texas. She helped lead the Dolphins to 13 conference wins and a victory in the Region 14 tournament. Ogle also spent a year at Washington as a graduate assistant. While there, she oversaw daily coaching duties as well as game day operations. She was a part of 44 wins and made an appearance in the Women's College World Series in her lone year with the Huskies. 2022 graduate of Sunbelt rival in Texas Arlington, Ogle spent 3 years with the Mavericks, playing in 77 games at catcher and designated player. And the Hickory Crawdads defeated the Kannapolis Cannonballers on the road last night 4-2. A scoreless game early on finally saw the Dads score in the latter innings for the victory. Jeremy Cabrera led the offensive effort for Hickory. He had a 2-for-4 night at the plate, including a solo home run in the top of the 8th inning. Hickory 41-35 overall, 8-3 on the second half of the season. They'll be at home again against Kannapolis tomorrow for the 4th of July and again on Saturday and Sunday as they spent the first part of this week at Kannapolis. Now, coming up Saturday, we're going to have NASCAR racing from Chicago on WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM, 102.3 FM, and online at WHKY.com. It's the Loop 110 from the streets of Chicago for the Xfinity Series that begins at 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon on WHKY Radio. As always, we have more on our website, WHKY.com.